will increase to 24.2 million, which is a huge market. And TP-Link, we want to mess up. We also want to catch up this market. That is why we are the first vendor, we are the first brand in the world and in Philippines launch and sell Wi-Fi 7 product. Thank you. Later on, our product manager Jimmy will share you guys more innovation. And for my part, again, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, sir. Technology, features, and so much more. Help me welcome to the stage the product manager of TP-Link Philippines, Mr. Jimmy Gu.
Product manager of TP-Link Philippines. So I'm very glad to stand here and introduce some interesting things and interesting product for you today. So first of all, so many people actually these days are asking me, hey Jimmy, what is Wi-Fi 7? What is the difference between Wi-Fi 4, Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6 with Wi-Fi 7? So first of all, I would like to share out a brief idea about the difference between different technology. So on the Wi-Fi 7, we can say it was being established at 2023. What we also call it is 802.11be. And one of the biggest change we can say is the maximum data rate. As for the Wi-Fi 7, as for now, this model can reach to the 46 Gbps speed maximally. And after that, on the best part, it is have 2.4, 5, and also 6 GHz. And also for the channel size, it can go up to 320 GHz, and also for the modulation, it can go into the 4K 4096 quads. And after that, we also have 16 upload and download level, and multi-resource tuning, and multi-link operation. So for some important features, I will go through with it step by step. So first of all, one of the most important things what Wi-Fi 7 have changed is the 4K quads. In the previous time, actually, Wi-Fi 7 can only get 1024 quads. And just on this part, after we upgrade from 1K prompt to 4K prompt, the data bits which can bring it from 10 bits one symbol to 12 bits. And only on this part, it's already bring us a 20% speed growth. And after the cross, there is another part which is also very important. Previously, we can say, in the Wi-Fi 6 single link, when we do the data transmission, it can only be on 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz. Right? We can't do it at the same time. But after we move into the Wi-Fi 7, one of the biggest things which it has been changed is 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz, we can work together. All the link 2.4 and 5 GHz. And in this part, will also help us allow to improve the efficiency. After this one, another thing which is very interesting is the multi-resource tuning and the preamble puncturing. So on this part, I have a very easy cartoon videos for you to understand what is all these things. First, we can say with preamble puncturing is like there is some barrier on the road. And in the previous video, we have this one, the road is blocked and you can't go through about it. And with preamble puncturing, it can move into another road, another channel to transport the data to the end devices. So actually the multi-resource tuning and preamble puncturing also help us a lot on the efficiencies. So after all this part, we can see the Wi-Fi 7 can bring us a lot of change. First, it brings us a 2.4 times faster internet speed, and the total data speed can reach 23 Kbps. And after that, on the latest worksheet differently used, will be enough. Really enough. And after that, another thing that we can say is the online gaming have a really high requirement for the latency. If there is a higher latency, you will lose on the mobile data. Right? You can't say it is because your capability. It is because your router, right? Believe on your router, change anymore. So after that, another thing is the VR experience. So actually we can say Apple is already released their Vision Pro, and we have green one outside. I'm not sure if everybody has seen that. That is really amazing after I have tried. And for this kind of VR and AR user scenario, we also need a lower latency product to make sure you can get the best experience. And with all of this part, here, I'm proudly to introduce Philippines' first Wi-Fi 7 router, Archer B230. So on this part, everybody will be very interested. So for this model, what can it bring to us? Is that really good for me? So first of all, on the speed part, we can see Archer B230, the total speed is raising to 3.6 Kbps, which already increased by 49% compared with Wi-Fi 6 model. A really big change, really big. But only speed is not enough. We can also say on this part, 5 GHz we can reach 2.8 Kbps, and 2.4 GHz we can reach to 688 Mbps. Also, it can support on the 1.5 faster Wi-Fi speed compared with Wi-Fi 6 model, and also 3 times lower latency, and can connect up to 100 different devices. So with all this speed, we can have a really brief idea to download a 2 GB mobile data. So for a Wi-Fi 6 model, okay, 15 seconds. And for a Wi-Fi 7 model, Archer B230, 7 seconds. On this part, we can say you just need half time to download the same files. No matter it is for 2 GB mobile data, or a 10 GB 2GB, or a 100 GB 3 gigs. All the same, it can save you a lot of times. So, all this part is just about the speed. No, actually no. On the coverage part, on the Wi-Fi 7 model, we also can see a really big change. With 4 external high-gain antennas, actually for the Wi-Fi 7 model, Archer B230, the coverage is increased by 60%. Just imagine, sometimes in your home, is it just a very small places like your bathroom can't get the Wi-Fi signal? Or a small room which is really far away from your router can't get the Wi-Fi signal. After change to the Wi-Fi 7, the situation can be solved. So actually, we know for the higher user, maybe for just one router is not enough. You have a really big VR. First of all, second floor, third floor. So just with one router, your home is not enough. And for our product, Archer B230, it also supports all the easy mesh. So on this part, we can see a really big difference. Here, you have a normal situation. A router with a normal reach extender. From first floor to the second floor, signal broken. My video can't watch. But after going to the easy mesh part, we can say, no matter where are you going, always connect with your own Wi-Fi. Don't need to worry about anything about the dive zone places your home. Our product can help you. And just being stable or just being connected is not really enough. We know PLDT is the best internet provider in Philippines. As now PLDT is already providing a 1 Gbps bandwidth package in the nationwide. Wow, that is really amazing. Every place can already get a 1 Gbps plan. And on our end, sorry, we are moving to the 2.4 giga. So on this part, actually, what we want to see is after you get a Wi-Fi 7 model, this 2.4 Gbps one laptop can fully meet all your bandwidth requirements in the next 3 years. And not just the 2.4 Gbps one laptop. Also, we have 3.1 Gbps laptop and a USB 3.0 ports.
Mobile.
After you get this kind of 2.5 Gbps port and you get 1 Gbps bandwidth, some end users is asking us, so I want to get a quicker bandwidth, I want to get a stronger internet connection. What can I do? Actually, on this part, we also bring a pretty good function here, what we call is pure one connection. So in the previous time, actually we just connect with one prompt. Okay, so your speed reached 1 giga, and that's not, because the package is 1 giga. And as for now, you can purchase 2 PLDT 1 giga bandwidth package, and then plug it into your VE230. And after that, your indoor internet speed is moving to 2000 Mbps, 100% increase. And also on this part, you don't really need to plug the Ethernet cable into this 2.5 gigahertz. Also, plug it in any plug, the dual WAN connection will work. So consider, at that time, in your home, your weird connection can also reach to 2000 Mbps. Really amazing, right? So after all that part, we can see all these Ethernet plug and all these USB 3.0 things actually can give us a pretty big imagined space. You can connect the router with your PC computer, with your workstation, with your server, and with your IPTV. All your requirements can all be satisfied with one product. So after all these things, we will see why this router is so powerful. Why is this part can do so many things for me? Majorly, all these advanced features because our Wi-Fi 7 model have a really strong part. With the newest Broadcom chipset and also 512 MBs that actually VE230's computing power have increased for 4 times compared with the Wi-Fi 6 model. That is a really big change. And just to make all this power really powerful is not really enough. We also need to consider for another thing is about the temperature. We all know this day the temperature is really high, right? 44 degrees, 45 degrees. Once you get out from the home, you will feel you can't stand. I can't stand in the outside. And for the router card, it also has the same idea. Sometimes if the temperature is too high, the internet stability will decrease. And we have done a lot of testing on this part. Actually, on the frontal part of our VE230, you can see 15% of part that already have a hole. And for this hole can let the internal hot air get out and make the motherboard holding. And another thing what we have done a lot of testing is the front parts angle. So on this part we find if we make the housing just totally the 90 degrees here, so performance the performance on the temperature part will be really pro. And on this part actually we have made 2.8 tilt angles to ensure appropriate dissipations. So after we done all this part of work, VE230 compared with Wi-Fi 6 model, the average working temperature will decrease to 4 degrees. And for this part, will make your internet much more stable than previous time. So after we have shared all of these kind of things for this router, actually it has 2.6 Mbps speed and multi-link operation, full high-gain external antennas, and also multi-giga 2.5G ports, and also improved cooling design and the powerful CPU. For all these things added all together, the first Wi-Fi 7 router in the market. The price will be $5,990. And also for this model, tomorrow morning, starting at 9 o'clock, it will be available at the Shopee TP-Link official store. So everybody, if you're interested in this model, pick out the time and choose your new